Critical alignment yoga helps us to restore the contact we have with the spaces at the front of our bodies in two very important regions we have. We have the chest and the heart region, which corresponds to our upper back, and the stomach, lower stomach and hara region, which corresponds to our lower back. And what happens throughout our lives and during our daily lives is that experiences, often negative experiences, traumas, daily stress, overexertion, and habitually bad posture causes us to become compromised in the space at the front of our body. We start to lose contact here, we become insensitive, we start to guard ourselves, we close ourselves off, and these places often become a bit tucked away and tight. And as you can see, as I'm explaining and feeling a little bit what that does, this starts to deform your body at the front. And naturally, when something happens to your body, the rest of your body follows. So your back starts to move forward and a whole process sets in. It doesn't always move forward. For some people, it tends to move up and away and into a kind of a tight and frozen posture and situation. But it still follows that you become insensitive in these regions here. And what happens where you get more sensitive is your back. Your shoulders and your neck start to carry the load of stress that you have, and also your lower back. These are places where we commonly feel the tension. And once you start to feel tension, again, your body will start to compensate in other places in order to try and cope with the stress and try and somehow find a posture that works for you in order to keep doing the things that are important for you. This process is very, very hard to turn around, but critical alignment yoga has a solution. And critical alignment yoga works to restore the positive contact as well as being able to signal when negative things happen to you. But it helps to restore the contact and the feeling that we have with the space at the front of our bodies by releasing tension on a very deep level in your spine. Because what happens when our body starts to deform is that the spine gets tucked underneath there and becomes inaccessible. It often loses its original form. It starts to bend. It starts to become deformed. In some cases, it becomes even damaged. It also loses its strength. Once it becomes immobile, doesn't move anymore, the postural muscles that you have, the multifidi that work together with the other postural muscles of your body, they start to lose their strength and lose the signal to become active when you need them. And they are the muscles that are able to coordinate with the rest of your body to keep you in a naturally light, open and strong and spacious posture. So critical alignment works by, we use specially designed tools to go into deep relaxation of the muscles of your back, also your joints, your shoulders and your hips. And then penetrating through to the spine on a deeper level. We work to lengthen the spine to create space between the vertebra, making the spine more flexible, more long, and also working to reactivate these muscles that you have in the spine so that it can take over again from the other muscles that you have. Then what happens once the spine starts to release tension is that you regain you regain the experience, you regain the contact that you have with the space here. And actually the contact that you have with this space here is something that happens very quickly as soon as you start to do the exercises. And it's also used to release the tension in the spine. It's a process that works simultaneously through the breath and the tools. We gain experience for the sensations that we have here, and that further helps to de-block the spine and bring it back to its natural shape. And it's an intensive process that requires a continuous practice and a lot of attention and awareness. Because while the exercises that we do, they feel good because you relieve your body of tension, and that's often what you associate with relaxation, you will also be confronted. That's the way that you can look at it, is that the muscles in your body and your spine have been carrying a lot of this stress and have been holding on to it. And once you are encouraged and invited to release this stress, your body, and you might need a little bit of coaxing, a lot of patience, a lot of work with the breath, because there's fear tucked inside there as well. There's fear, there's hesitation, resistance comes up, possibly thoughts and mistrust in your body, in the method. But once you are encouraged to stick with it through continuous practice, through the rewards you will start to feel, and through working with a qualified teacher or instructor, your body will gain confidence in the exercises, in the method, and in itself, in its own ability to restore itself and bring your body back to a light and open posture, and also regain and reclaim the space that we have by starting to open up in the heart region. You start to feel sensations of space. You feel connection to other people, but also the environment around you. You feel more energy and softness. Also things like joy and love and compassion. They are feelings that can be experienced around the heart and chest region. And once you start to have more space and arrive and be grounded in your lower stomach and your hara region, you will feel a sense of stability, strength, also strength in working with your postural muscles. But yeah, for me, what's very important is a sense of deep relaxation, trust, and silence, and also a feeling of coming home, of being at home in your body and in yourself.